guys are gonna make me get a ticket.
This video was particularly hard for me to go back and review, let alone edit and post. Let's backtrack 7 years ago, actually over 7 years ago. This is a Sunday afternoon ride with a group of guys I barely knew. I met one of the guys during the week. He was fixing his bike, so I stepped in to help, and he invited me to their group ride on the Sunday afternoon. So here we are riding. I got to the meetup point late, so I did not get the chance to meet the guys. They were already on their bikes and ready to go. Alright, so here I got caught in at the red light.
These guys are gonna make me get a ticket.
And the reason I started riding with my camera, with a camera, was a year back before this event. I was coming from a park. I was riding on this same bike and I was coming to a wide turn, and there was a vehicle oncoming and they started heading towards me, ran me off the road, got into the ditch, but luckily I didn't go down. Came back up and I wanted to chase them down or report them to the police, but I thought, well, if I go report, I do not have any video evidence or I could not prove that it happened. So from there I decided to get a camera, and that's how I started riding with the camera. Back to the ride.
Something really wrong with this road.
So I catch up with them here.
7:15.
And this is where the end of town starts after this light. On the right is the police station as we're coming up to it. So right there you see 3 cop vehicles, and as soon as we passed them I saw 3 or more cops run into their vehicles, and this guy saw that too, so he pulled away, and it was too late for me to turn, so I decided to go on with my ride. The other guys were way gone, so I'm looking at my rearview mirror to see what's happening behind me. This time I was thinking it wasn't a good idea.
Oh my god, this is not gonna end up good.
And I wasn't sure what to do, honestly. Didn't know if to stop, turn around, or keep going. So that's the second one. I decided to keep riding, and I was going to turn whenever I had a road come up. So I think that was the last one, and I had already passed the left turn.
Oh my god, this isn't good.
This is when I realized one of them was pulled over already. So it was too late for me to turn around, and I was hoping to just ride by. And at this point I was within the speed limit. I think the speed limit is 60, I think. So as I was passing, he flagged me down, and I was upset. So here we're gonna begin our conversation.
Huh? What's that?
No, I'm asking why you pulling me over.
Because y'all are driving recklessly.
No, I wasn't.
Yes,
I
you
have video
were.
proof of it.
Okay, well, let me see your license.
If I was, well, let me.
Best thing is not to argue.
What?
Best thing is not to argue. Cooperate.
You can argue later on, but
No, I'm not gonna argue, but I was way behind. Me and the other guy were behind when I saw you guys run into your.
And what happened with those guys?
They're gone.
They were going. So you have video of them going?
Well, I'm recording everything, so.
I know, but you have video of them then. So if we charge them, we can seize your video.
Why?
Well, because you have video of them.
If you give it to us or not, we'll get a warrant for it, and then we'll take it. Okay?
You destroy it, or it's going to be tampering with evidence, which offends.
Whatever you
Well,
want to do. If you want
what
to
I
go
was
right now,
recording is my speed. That's the speed I was going.
it doesn't matter. It's recording everything.
I know it's
you recorded him taking off.
Okay, let me rephrase it. I always ride with my camera on.
And we appreciate that
And
you recorded a crime.
I do that just to record my speed in case I get pulled over.
Okay.
So I'm not going to be responsible for videotaping them. I was recording.
Unfortunately, you picked up a crime on your camera.
Okay, if that's what you say, but I'm not going to argue with that.
So you're not
because-
going to give it to us. Is that what you're saying? Your phones. That's all that came out. Your gloves. Your keys.
Yeah.
I have your driver's license with me.
All right.
Yeah, I have your driver's license with me. Okay?
Okay.
I'm going to hold on to it until we get back to the office.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, you can get on your bike, okay? Just wait there on your bike.
Wait on that bike?
Huh?
Said what?
Wait on your bike.
Okay.
And then once we go back to the office, I'll let you know when we're gonna go back to the office. And then you know how to get right back to the office, okay? I'm gonna follow you.
All right.
Okay?
Okay, so this is what happened after back and forth talking and everybody telling their story. They eventually put me in the cop car with the officer who I was just talking to. I sat in the front seat with him the whole time and I was listening in on their transmissions. The other cops were looking for the other guys who got away. I think they did find them and they impounded a guy who was stopped with me over there. They impounded his bike. So here I am back at the police station. The whole time my camera was recording. So we go in, they look at the video, and what they actually zone in on was the comment I made from the start of the video about me getting a ticket. And after watching the whole video, they came to the conclusion that I wasn't out there to do anything illegal or get into trouble. So after that, it was a nice atmosphere. We sat there and talked and laughed, and that was it. They let me go.
Oh, today has been, my God, I don't even know how to explain it. It's been a crazy day.
And here is my ride back home after the whole ordeal. I was exhausted, upset. It was mixed emotions and I was tired. You can tell it went on for hours. But I finally ended up going home. The guy who was out there with me got his bike impounded. The other guys, I don't know what happened that night, but about a week after, one of the guys came to me, the guy who lived in my apartment complex came to me and requested a copy of the video I took. So I think it became a court case and I did not follow up with that. I did not wanted to erase it from my memory. So that's what I did. That's why it took me over 7 years to go back and watch this video. Thanks for your time and thanks for watching.